working pecs like crazy and they're just not growing, I have a tip for you that is gonna help a lot. It's been a while since I shared this. Before I add weight, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. The main thing I see that's causing this is that when people come into any sort of bench press pattern, they're just thinking arms out to my side. So their elbows are like this. So now where is the weight? Like where on my pecs is the resistance? All up in here. So it's mostly gonna go into your front delt and your clavicular pec, the top portion of your pec. You're here, here, and this is all getting jacked, and the main part of your pec is not getting jacked. Does that sound familiar? This is the main reason why. So, a very simple fix. Instead of thinking straight out like this, you're gonna bring your elbows down a little bit, pin your shoulder blades together, get nice and stable. You can break it down so that the resistance is going across the midline of your pecs, okay? So even maybe think a little below your nipple line, because if you're used to this, you're gonna start going back into that like crazy. Now, your front delts are still part of this exercise. It's just they're gonna stop taking over so much and you're gonna drive more of it into the mid part of your pec major, okay? So with weight, instead of coming here, this is what's causing this. So instead of being here, we're gonna bring the weights over the middle of the pecs. Does that make sense? So not here, here. Next, when you go into it, it's very easy to want to keep those dumbbells really close to your body, because when I have the dumbbell really close to my body, it's not as hard as if it's out here. So make sure that you're keeping, like start here, do like a 20-second isometric hold until you feel more of the midline of your pecs lighting up. And then when you come here, you think elbows together, elbows out, 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 out. Not out up here though, out down here. Again, together, and then out, 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 versus my weights are here, okay? That's a lot easier, so we're gonna wanna do that. So we have to be intentional about, let me make this harder on my pecs by keeping the weights out and then up. My last tip is when you are doing the actual pushing motion, I want you to think that you're almost like going concave, okay? So the way you're gonna do that is like where your back, upper back opposes your pecs. When you push up, you're gonna like be pushing your back there into the pad, right? So it's kind of more of like an intention, but it makes a huge difference, okay? So if you've been working pecs like crazy and you don't really have pecs, but you got some really jacked front delts and maybe clavicular pec up here, that is most likely what's going on. Pretty simple fix, but you're gonna have to repattern that and watch yourself, because your tendency is gonna go back into that, okay? So instead of here on a bench press, the weight needs to go across the midline of your pecs if that's what you wanna work. Okay, hope that helps. Bye guys.